Welcome to 60 Skills. Today we are going to discuss building your perfect life. Now, building your perfect life is an interesting topic because the simple fact of the matter is there is no right answer to this question. What you want and need as an individual will be highly specific to you. What I will add is it is important to keep in mind that you need to be realistic about these things. If your goal in life is to truly be a billionaire and have that kind of lifestyle, I don't think I have a whole lot of advice I can give you. You either are born with the kind of internal motivation for that, or you simply don't have it. Likewise, keep in mind what is, in fact, physically possible for you. If you are less than 2 meters tall, the odds of your being a power forward in the NBA are basically zero. So, if you are in fact 1.5 meters tall, no amount of wishing and hard work is going to change this. So again, when it comes to lifestyle design, keep in mind what ultimately you're willing to do in terms of work and what is physically possible given your personal limitations as a human being. Now that said, let's get down to it. Simply put, most people end up with the life they have by default. They never really had any idea of where they wanted to go, so events just kind of conspired to put them into a certain place. As a magician, on the other hand, you have a variety of tools at your disposal that allow you to work on this. Now, none of this involves snapping your fingers and magically getting what you want. The universe does not like people to get anything for free, and the simple fact of the matter is you wouldn't have generated enough energy in the first place to make that happen. That said, having some idea of where you want to go in terms of strategy is an excellent way of improving your results with this. So, let's talk about this a little bit. You need to break down your goals in life in terms of strategic goals, things you ultimately want, like being married, having a family, running a successful business, and tactical goals like, I will get my Juris Doctorate so I can be a lawyer. So first, I would encourage everybody to sit down and spend a couple days, a couple weeks, or maybe even a month or two, and write down on a sheet of paper those things you legitimately want out of life as long-term goals. Whatever the answer to this is fine, and this can include maintaining a certain body weight, maintaining a certain exercise schedule, whatever. You'll notice a lot of these kind of fall into the category of precepts, and this will be important as well as we get into this. So once you have your list of goals that you wish to accomplish with your life, you then need to sit down and think about rules you should have that will encourage you to do this. Whether this is permanently following a low-carb diet because you tend to be obese, or whether this includes getting enough exercise because you want to do something very physical and you need to be properly conditioned to do that. Now, once you have your list of goals and you have your list of precepts, you now need to ingrain these into yourself. The Mala method of autosuggestion is by far the best way to do this, and there is specific coursework on this in the 60 Skills curriculum. The reason why it is in the curriculum is exactly for this purpose. Once you have outlined your goals, you then need to have something that subconsciously reinforces those continually. And wishing isn't very helpful. Having a list of these, however, that you keep to yourself and do not show to other people is highly valuable, and I strongly advise you doing this as well. So, to sum up, lifestyle design has a lot to do with simply identifying those things that you want out of life, and then putting together a series of rules, or if you will, precepts that support this. So, this is something to think about, because again, if you don't make a conscious effort to move in a certain direction, you will move in a direction eventually. But without a roadmap of how to get there, the odds of your getting to where you ultimately want to go are not terribly high. So, thank you for joining me today. I hope to see you again soon. Practice hard and be well.